What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. Today video we'll be talking about all the news regarding the latest update for Remembrance in SaGa Universe. I was not expecting this, we got too many things. We have a new UI, we have a new story mode, a weapon craft system, new challenges, there's so many things. We'll be talking about it now. I know that you guys want to know about Summon first, and especially because we have Leon here, and this banner is amazing. They did something here. Well, every pull that you do here will be 15 summons. Yeah, every multi will be 15 summons. So you should not be doing single pulls here. Please don't do single pulls on Leon's banner. You can do free pulls or you can use paid pulls, but you should not be doing single pulls. You are wasting gens if you do. This banner can give you a PD character for only 30,000 gens as well. And Leon is a pretty worthy character. He's a triple S character in the tier list for sure because he brings new ways to deal with hard challenges. Leon is a risky character and he can attack like 6 times in a row. Well, because of this attack called Wind Revolver. This is not exactly an attack that deals damage right on start. It just gives him a chase attack called Wind Chaser. And it uses one of his LP. He also regains 1 BP when he uses, so it's actually free since you can awaken to 4. So this guy can be your only damage dealer in boss fights. He can use this 4 times in a row. He gets 1 use of this for free because of his passives, and then 1 attack will be 6 hits, and the damage is insane. The more you stay on a fight, the more damage he's gonna do. You can also use this anti-material shot before using the chase attacks. We will not be able to see it here. I still don't have Leon, but I can tell you that Leon is worth. He's a new way to deal with hard challenges. And if you have people that buffs dexterity, it's gonna be even better, like iToken, Metrarch version number 3. They will help Leon deal even more damage. I'll be making a full review of this character, but he's a new protagonist, very nice as well. The story is very different, so you should get him. The banner lasts for 1 month, so there's no excuse to not get Leon. They just gave us 10,000 gems. There are more gems on other things, so everyone can get Leon, and they should. It's the only banner that you need to do before it goes away. Then we have this version of Monica that's a very good and support character. It's the second best character from this banner. She can give heal, BP, and charisma buffs, and alongside morale up, there's a lot of utility. It's a fast thing, so it even buffs herself, so a very good support unit that also brings Noble Cross Plus. If you have her passive style, this one is complementary, the other one is focused on damage, this one is focused on support. And then we have Leslie and Rouge. I don't think they are so special. This version of Rouge at least has Soul Freeze Plus. This is very nice to give this attack to his past version. The past version of Rouge is insane. He's very powerful, was in the same banner as the last version of Monica. And you can just import this attack, it's gonna do more damage there, or even import Energy Bolt if you want a better single target rotation. This guy is also good for wieldy buff. We got a lot of wieldy buffers recently. He works well, he's just better on long fights than the past version of Rouge that's actually better on explosive content where he can just do damage right on start. And then we also have Leslie, and she is a new character from SaGa from tier 2. Icicle Surge is an attack with only C power but buffs everyone's STR. The thing is that it's not a fast attack, so you have to place it on the front line of an Amazon Redux formation. This is not important, and she can heal and uses sheep AoE attack. Not worth, you should not go for her. She's the last interesting character here. So go for Leon. If you get Monica, you are pretty set. You can even stop. But if you get Rouge, is also good. Don't go for Leslie unless you're very, very close for a PD and you want this character. So this banner is nice, but we'll be talking more about it later. There is yet another banner. This one is the Eagle Maul banner, alongside M Black and ScherBR. Eagle Maul is the best one from the banner because she does have an interesting cycle of fast attack with A power from turn 1, and she regains BP, and this can allow her to even use this attack again on turn 2. It's an interesting thing that can be used for hard challenges where you need explosive damage, like finishing something with 3 or 4 turns. Summer Shutdown is a very interesting example where you can just restart to get the high power from start. She can also decrease the attack of enemies, and this is not something that can be cleansed by bosses with defined weaknesses. She can also use this thing that debuffs STR and regains BP, so it's cheap, effective, and she can also stack intelligence buffs. Eagle Maw is very nice for the current game and for the future. The second best character is ScherBR because he has a attack called Wave Thrust that is fast and buffs agility for everyone. He's a replacement for Shendu, but even better than Shendu because he uses less BP and gets BP when he attacks. A very powerful character, to be honest, so he even gets 60% increase in damage. Very nice. The same as Absolus without having to sacrifice LP. And the third one is in black. He's a specialist to deal damage against humans. Not exactly that needed. There will be more options in the future, even for critical damage. So if you don't get him, don't feel bad. This banner is good, but not better than Leon. And this banner only lasts for 2 weeks. And I have to say that if you don't have many gems, wait, don't summon on any if you want. You can even wait to see what's the next banner. I suspect it's gonna be Robin's banner with Polka, Liz, and Joe. They can be good, they can be buffed as well, so you can check and wait to see which banner offers you the most. But don't skip Leon's banner. This character will be in plenty of different strategies, and he's a gunner. There is now a new content where you're gonna use him a lot. So those are the banners. We have the SaGa Soul banner that's not good. Don't pull here, please. I already made a video talking about this. Now let's go away from here and check more stuff. Like there is now the new UI. You can click on main quests and you see Leon's storyline. Leon is nice. I really like the design of the character. They are going for SaGa Frontier 1 UniverSe here. And when you click on start, if you are a new player, the stages will adapt to your strength. So you can even skip Polka story when you start and go for Leon arc right from the start to get a little strong, and then you can go for Polka story arc and get some stuff that are only available there, like some formations and unlock some other stuff. But you can start with Leon if you want. It's gonna be easy because the enemies are well, very easy to defeat. There's only one enemy on the normal stage here. You can even see by going here, only one enemy in each wave. So it's good to understand how the game works, better than Polka story on this regard. There's also a shop here in the story, and you can get 3000 jewels. And also this weapon, call it Explorer. It's already good enough for Leon. It's not the best one that you can get, but it comes with some stuff that will work for him. We'll talk about this in a few, but it's a crafted weapon with already passives. Then you can get better stuff than this, but right now it's good enough. And there is a new armor. This armor here is actually very good, made for him, because it increases dexterity and even agility. The other stuff are, as usual, platinum tickets, books, gold pieces, and amplify badges. We can also purchase these black iron claws. These things are used to craft weapons. Those stones will be needed for each type of weapon that you make. You will also be able to get ancient sword mode piece. This will make a different weapon. They have the same status, but they can have different passives. I'll make a full guide upon this when I have the time, but you need both types. You need the first one, call it Black Iron Sword, and then you need also the other one, call it Ancient Sword, because they will affect different characters. Oh, because of that, we're gonna have to farm this story mode a lot. Also, something that needs to be said, the status cap here are 1870, so very high, the highest one available right now. We'll get an event with higher than this, but you can farm any stage. The game is changing for a better version where you can choose the stage without having to just run the boss stage for the highest caps. All stages have the same caps. Each stage will drop different things. Like the stage here will drop the, let's see here, the Ancient Sword mode piece and the Ancient Club mode piece. Stage number 1.1.1, right? Now let's go for stage 1.2.1, the first stage of the second part. It will drop the same type of weapon material, but with a different name. This one is the Black Iron, that will affect different characters. So you can choose the stage that you want, focus on which one will give you better results. then the enemies here have a lot of HP. Don't worry about bringing trainees if you don't have strong characters. Bring a full party, check the enemy weaknesses, and farm the things that will affect the most. Like, we have more great sword users, more sword users, martial arts units, and staffs. It's a good idea to start with those weapon types because they will affect more characters on your lineup. Like, not start with axes or clubs. We don't have that many characters that uses these weapons. Then just slowly change to build up weapons for everyone. So this is the first part. We're talking about the story mode. Now we have more stuff to talk about. They also changed the UI for other stuff, like you can click on the menu, you see it much better. Also, if you click here on the edit button, you see many different things, quality of life stuff. We can click here on the equipment. Now the equipment will show the holy stone here. Because it's on English, some stuff will be very small, but it's easy to understand. Full HP stone, sword stone. If you click here on armor, you'll be able to see the holy stones as well. You can change the filter and show different stuff as well. This will work. You can also click this button. It will show different stuff, as you can see. Very nice. And there is lock mode as well. You can see which of your equipments are locked or not. It's good for when you want to sell some of your forged weapons that are not good. If you don't have it locked, it means that's something that you have to sell. So this is also a very good improvement. Another thing, if you click now on styles, you can click this group mode button and you will be able to see which styles are aligned in a group. So it will have a special icon when you see them. Let's search for Saruin and you will be able to see. Now let's get back to the home screen. I want to talk about some other stuff. Let's click on more in Hidden Dojo. You will see a new character here, a new NPC, but nothing actually changes right now. But it will change in Final Island. You can click on Final Island. Now you see Boston's wife, and you get more items in the shop in the next reset. Right now it's just the same things, but those things that were on Robin's Cup will be added here. Okay, let's get back. There is also an overall change in the UI for the dojo. We can click here and it's easier to see the training now. You can click on training and it will show the current style level of this style and how many pieces you have. So you don't need to long press the characters to check which one you need to change because it's getting close or already maxed. This is a very good update. There is also different icons for everything, but they are largely the same. The only thing that's new here is the promotion exam. This is something that will increase the status of your characters. 5% to all status. You can click here on take exam and you can use 10 of these scrolls and it will give you 5% increase to all your status. But I have to say, you don't need to do this right now. This is limited. We'll get an event soon that will give you more scrolls. Take time to decide. Intelligence-based characters will be better to invest first, and then agility-based characters, if they can evade, like Prefector, Kaiser is a good character for evasion strategies, and the little status will just matter more than some other characters that are like damage dealers. Okay, and so these are the things that change it in the dojo. We also have a new content, and this new content is the weapon locked event. We can click here on more. This one is called Remembrance Battle. This is related to Leon's storyline, and you have to do some simulation fights where you have to bring a full squad of a weapon type. Like, let's click here on Sword. If you want to take on the sword challenges, you have to make a full squad and fight against Kazinsi and Real Queen. This is the same boss for all weapon types. Actually, you can just click here. They will attack you in the same manners, but it will be easier to handle the sword simulation, the great sword simulation. But some weapon types are not plenty, like axe and bow. They will be hard because we don't have many characters that use these types of weapons. It's hard to make a full squad that can survive, but you just have to go as high as you can, and you don't need to do manually all stages. You find 20 different stages, and if you do stage number 15, it will clear all the other ones. So try your best. If you cannot do this right now, don't worry. Do story mode get higher status, farm the new forged weapons, and then later you return here and do your challenges. So the currencies that you get here will help you get some of the best weapons in the game. Just click here on rewards. There are stuff that you can get just because you are doing all the challenges. This is a monthly event, so you can decide what you want on the end. There are two types of currencies. The first one is related to the weapons that you can make. The second one is related to things that you can exchange that are not related to the weapons. So you can just get everything here depending on the weapon that you want to make, and the normal stuff uses a different currency, so no worries. You can focus on the gold pieces and the testaments of might. They are the best things to get alongside books. Those are the best things. So I'll be making a full guide about this, explaining the best strategies that I can make, but not right now. Just try to do your best and focus more now on status and the weapons. And now it's time to talk about the weapons, because the weapons, man, they add a new level of RNG in the game. Let's click on Forge and we'll make some weapons to explain how it works. I have enough materials to make 3 Ancient Sword. We were talking about the Ancient Sword only in story, so let's click on this. You have to use those 2 materials. Then I'll click on max. I can make 3 weapons. You can choose the type of weapon. An STR plus will give you more STR, an endurance will give you more endurance, and you can even make elemental types for spellcasters, but only spellcasters. We'll talk more about this in a different video, but let's do STR plus. Those are the most generally used, and I'll click on Forge and we'll see the different passives that they will give me. See, we got 3 weapons. We didn't get good rolls, to be honest. Like gender unknown, there are not many characters with gender unknown. Slash plus 33 is actually a very good roll because it works for any type. And we also got a general power increase of 18%. It's not that bad. We are getting at least 51% increase, but this is not much better than a double S weapon, so we need a better rolls, but we have to farm more materials. This is going to take a lot of time. So people like this. It can just give you a new goal in the game, make better weapons for your characters, but it takes time. Don't worry, just farm the story mode, get more stuff, and you will be able to make more weapons. I know that some people will be asking about what types of weapon will be better. It will depend. Also, some people don't know the icons that say SSG. SSG is SaGa Scarlet Grace. GB means Game Boy Saga. You have to understand some of these. It's easy to find if you click on filter on your characters. You see where they belong. So now let's return to the homepage again. There are some missions called a new arc. They're getting 2,000 gems, very nice. And you can also click here on present box. We got 10,000 gems. I said you can click here on claim and you see just from the live stream and as a present from Masanori Ishikawa-san. Thank you so much. And now it's time to check all the news inside the game. So here we are on the news section, and we can see stuff like the new Arc Celebrations Round 1, ready for takeoff. Let's click on this. I believe we'll be getting like 3 rounds or something. We have Leon's banner here with the discount, very nice. Then Eagle Mall banner, they're talking about Eagle Mall banner. And then the new Arc Round 1 login bonus. You get 350 auto tickets and some stamina potions, but not gems. Then new Arc missions, 2,000 jewels, this is nice. Then we have Dual Sale, 3 different packs. Amplifiable skills, there are 7 new amplifiable skills and they are good. Soul Freeze, like I said, Noble Cross, Dual Wind, Swallow Reversal. We'll talk about this more later. Then we have the information about the new story, half stamina going for the whole story mode. There is also information about the new Forge equipment, the promotion exam, the new event that will be released today on Reset, called Azami Super Training Dojo. This one will give you the promotion scrolls and style pieces. And then there is the Remembrance Battle. This one here, we discussed it already. It's a monthly event, don't worry. And SaGa Carnival event will start on 17. 3 days from now, you'll be able to get S style of Eagle Mall. She needs it. This one is a very interesting style. She can attack 6 times with this S style and some other equipment. So I think that they did this Eagle Mall banner because Polka's storyline just ended and we fought against Eagle Mall in the end. So it makes sense to be able to play with her too. The status caps are the same as story mode, so you can choose where you want to farm. And then, so limited time packages on this special shop. I don't think they are worth anyway. New Arc surprise gifts. This is another event that will start on the same day. You can see here surprise gift quest to get awesome rewards. We'll bring some old styles, and you can even see in black here because it's in black. We'll give 1 skill for inheritance on the newest premium and black. We're getting some other stuff like 5 times style experience gains and 5 times auto drops on the big treasure hunt. Those things don't affect much the game. But this is for the round 1 celebrations. We have the information on the 2 banners, but this is the most important thing. Let's talk about this. Right now in the game, when you do summons on a premium banner that has less than 5 units, you have a chance of getting an off banner. If there are 5 premium styles in the banner, it means that it's 1% for each one of them. But if you have only 3 premium styles, you have 2% to get trash styles in the game. Up to this point. In JP, they have this. They are now giving this for global. You get better styles, like there is a Final Emperor that can use spears. And he can even interchange the attacks that he can use with Great Swords with his spear attacks. There is a version of Princess White Rose, a martial arts version of Fairy, another version of Primera, this one uses spears. And Jen, the good thing about the weapon changing is that you can use Emperor in 2 of the Remembrance events. You'll be able to switch between that and will help you clear the spear event if you don't have other spear users. So these characters are good in a way. Some of them will offer options for those that miss on premium units, and they will be available in all banners that have less than 5 premium styles, so you don't need to rush to get them. You can pity them on Leon's banner if you want, but it's not something that you should be doing. Everyone will be able to get them in a while. I will be making a video as well talking about all of them, which ones are the best ones, but more into that later. There's so many videos to make, a lot of things to talk, but yeah, it's nice. We can just use the wolf now, Sylvan, Tsubaki, characters from all different games to help out also with the Remembrance event. There's gunners, there are club users. There's plenty of things that will just offer you options if you don't have premium styles. But that's it, guys. There are plenty of things to do in the game now. I believe this is the best update we got so far. They are giving out one of the new protagonists that really changes the meta. You can use him to do damage and deal with bosses without having to rely too much on buffers. He brings a new mechanic. We have new events to use different characters. We can think about different strategies, new weapons to forge, multiple characters to get now instead of just those trash units in banners that don't have 5 units. A lot of good things, and I'm hyped for this like I was never in the recent times. What do you think about all of this? Please say here in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you still haven't, and if you want to support the channel, there are links on the description of the video. Don't forget to join our Discord server where we talk about SaGa and other games in general. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.